Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope and pray that this video finds you well wherever you are. I don't know why I just jerked like that, y'all. Sorry. um, Today's video is going to be a little bit different than what I normally post. Usually I am talking about different topics related to walking with the Lord and stuff like that, but I actually wanted to record this video to talk about my experience being on YouTube thus far. And this is from a perspective of someone who has no social media presence, no real, community, so to speak. And I'm not your traditional influencer. So I hope this video will be helpful for some of you guys that are interested in starting YouTube, but you really want to know the nitty-gritty when it comes to the behind the scenes, developing content, and just being able to put yourself out there in the world and just wondering what's gonna happen. As I am posting this video, this will be my 6-month check-in with you guys, and this is also kind of a video diaries for myself, just so I can see, the growth and where I am. If you've been following my earlier videos, you know that I actually started YouTubing back in 2021. And I posted a few videos, but I ended up taking them down, and I was in school at the time. I just didn't have time to engage with YouTube like I really wanted to, but I picked it back up October 2023. So it is currently 2024, so it's been 6 months, and I currently have over 30 videos, I believe, on my channel. Before I started posting consistently, I think I had about 28 subscribers, and that was just me, being on YouTube. I joined YouTube, I think in 2011 or something like that. So, you get those kind of random channels that subscribe to you throughout the years. But since then, I am currently at 70 subscribers almost. So that is with me not having any social media presence, meaning I am not paying for ads or, doing traditional things that people do to try to get into the algorithm, so to speak. That's kind of where I am as far as with the channel and, the general analytics and things like that you probably are wanting to know. So because I don't have a lot of subscribers and stuff like that yet, I am not monetized. So all of this, I'm just doing it just to be creative and, share wisdom that I hope will be helpful for the world. I do get quite a few views on my videos. My top performing video got 650 to maybe 700 views. The title of that video was God Ain't Your Sky Daddy, Jesus Ain't Your Homeboy. And then my second top performing video was a study with me that I did last year in 2023, and I think I got about 530 views on that video. So those have been my top performing videos. I know that some of that traffic is coming from TikTok. I'm pretty proud of that. So that's where I am as far as the channel. I am a introverted person, meaning I just value my privacy. So I'm very talkative and social with people that I know, but this is a very different pool of water for me. So I'm just learning how to be myself, and still be relatable, which I am, but I get caught up in all of the analytics and different things like that. I wanted to talk about a couple major areas that you guys can think about as you are figuring out if you want to start a YouTube channel. The first point that I want to talk about is figuring out what content you want to produce. So I am not a niche or no niche person. I actually have 2 channels. So I have this channel where I post my faith-based kind of lifestyle content, but I also have a second channel that's linked to this one where I talk about social impact work for nonprofit leaders and those that are leading different social enterprises. So those are my 2 areas right now. One is more for leisure, the other is educational content, but I was able to still share things that I find interesting in hopes that I would, get some viewers and build community around those two areas. My social impact podcast channel, roughly I have 8 subscribers, so very low. I don't have much viewership at all, which I'm totally okay with that. But, I've been getting a lot of good feedback, and people are finding the content interesting and helpful. So that is something that is really cool to see. So back to niche or no niche. I'm going to be honest, I am kind of in the middle. I do think that you need to have a clear understanding of what it is that you're wanting to produce. Do you want to engage in cooking videos? Do you want to do fashion and lifestyle? Do you want to do makeup tutorials and different things like that? An educational channel where you're talking about something that you have been able to master through your job. So once you develop what it is that you're wanting to do, I would say just try them all out. The interesting thing with YouTube that I'm learning is that you have to learn how to engage with what the viewers want to see. I want to be true to myself, not really into all of the SEO, and trying to break the algorithm and go viral and different things like that. I would prefer those that come to the channel to actually want to engage with me because they like my personality, they like the content that I'm producing, not to make money and stuff like that. Money is going to be a part of my plan, but I just really want to build a level of trust with those that are following the channel. So with that being said, as you are developing content, just thinking about your areas of expertise, things that you want to share. Do you want to keep everything under one channel? Do you want to separate your channels? It's up to you. The world is your oyster. So get creative with whatever it is that you want to do. The second point that I want to talk about is confidence. A lot of people struggle with putting themselves out there. I was that person for a very long time because you never really know how people are going to perceive you. I really have enjoyed just being able to share things that I've learned, things that I've overcome, and being able to get feedback in real time, even if it's only 1 or 2 people, says a lot to me. So I would say, don't worry about what people are going to say about you. Don't worry about what people, deem who you are. It doesn't matter. You're going to have those that like you, those that support the work that you do. And then you're going to have those that, you're not necessarily their cup of tea, neither am I, and that's okay. Being true to yourself, that is a value that I hold high in my life. So I want that to translate into the work that I do, whether it be faith-based or it be related to social impact work. And so I want to pass that along to you to just not worry, just get up there and post. But again, if people want to engage with the content that you are putting out there, then they will. I don't have the most aesthetic videos, I don't have the best lighting, but I'm just a girl that is doing life, just trying to figure this thing out, and just want to be a big sister, a friend, or whatever you deem me to be, as I am growing in God and growing in my career and all the different things like that. So you take that and you translate those principles to whatever it is that you're doing. I am currently, recording with my phone, and I got a microphone from Amazon. So that's literally all I have. And, for me to be able to get, 600 views on a video that I didn't even market or anything like that, I just posted it, it just says a lot about the level of engagement. So don't worry about what people are going to say, what people are going to do, the lighting and different things like that. Of course, you do want to do things with excellence. And so, I'm going to grow and I'm going to learn how to engage with the lighting and get better equipment and be able to upgrade. But right now, that's not my focus. My focus is being able to put content out there and hopefully develop a following for people that want to engage with what I do. The third point that I want to talk about a little bit is equipment. I've already hinted at this, but like I said, I am literally using my iPhone and a microphone. As far as my editing, I use Adobe Premiere Pro. I use CapCut for my TikTok videos. So Adobe is paid. This is through my job. So we have a license with them, so I'm able to use Adobe. I actually pay for Canva Pro, so I utilize all of the different graphics and things like that via Canva. So all of my thumbnails are created on Canva. All of my pictures and everything as far as editing is via Canva. I use Canva for other projects related to my job, so I do a little bit of marketing and communications work, so I don't mind paying the $14.99 for it. And then as far as like my music, I had a subscription with Epidemic Sound. I really do like them. They have a lot of good music. I am more of a chill, clean girl, so I love a good lo-fi beat. So they have a lot of those on there. So Epidemic Sound is a place where I would recommend anyone to go. So that's the equipment that I use and the editing software that I use. Premiere Pro is definitely a steep learning curve because in my opinion it is geared towards people that engage with video editing and stuff like that already, but like I said, that's all that I had on hand. Right now Premiere Pro is working for me. I do the basics, so I am still learning how to add special effects and stuff like that to all my videos, but I really like the talking head kind of we on the phone, we FaceTiming type of vibe where it's like you and I just engaging. So I try to minimize, how much, effects and all that stuff that I do anyway. And I'll just have soft music in the background just to, help you guys focus if, you can't. So that's my editing software, so to speak, and the equipment that I use. And I guess one of the biggest areas that I have been kind of just learning about is learning how to market myself on YouTube and TikTok and stuff. So again, I am a very private person, but I also enjoy being able to create and put stuff out there and just kind of stretch myself to see what I can and can't do. And I've been in this kind of like dichotomy where I want my growth to be organic, but I also have a goal of getting monetized. So what does that look like? And I'm not going to compromise who I am by doing something to go viral and stuff like that. That's just not who I am. So the steady growth that I've been having over the last few months has been pretty cool to see. So before I close out this video, the last thing that I want to say is just YouTube has really helped my mental health. I am a big mental health advocate, and just being able to express myself has been really cool. I really love the comments and stuff. I don't get too many of them right now, but people have been really grateful for the work that I'm putting out there. So that's been really cool to see. But just being able to just kind of like talk and do the editing and all that stuff has been really therapeutic. It's not the easiest, you have to learn as you go, but it's not something that can't be done. So I really encourage you guys, if you are wanting to start YouTube, do it. This video is not a how to get 1 million views in 12 hours, all that stuff. If that's what you're looking for, go find another channel. This is for everyday people that's like, man, I really want to get on YouTube, but I'm overwhelmed, and I feel like it's so many wannabe gurus that's telling me I need to do this, that, and the third, to post and do this and do that, and it really does not take all of that. Like, it doesn't. Of course you're gonna grow, you're gonna get better with all the editing and the aesthetics and whatever vibe you want to give off for your channel, but if you're in the early beginner stages like myself, just start, just post. Be okay with not getting a lot of views. Be okay with some of your videos getting more views than others, aside of those 2 videos that got over a couple hundred views. My channel only gets maybe 20 to 30 views on average, but I'm okay with that, especially because of the type of content that I'm putting out there. In my mind, I look at those people as souls, and so if you looked at one of my videos and your life was changed for the better, then I did what I was supposed to do. And sometimes your audience can be a small audience, and I am a big believer that God is watching how you steward the small, so that when he gives you the increase, you'll be able to handle it. So I hope and pray that this video was helpful for you guys. But if the Lord is leading you to start a channel, if you want to get out there and share whatever it is that you want to share, go do it. All right, so I love you guys, and until next time, try to make the world a better place today.